Speaking of busting chops, Nick Saban, he says this is one of the reasons he's retired. He said, what college football landscape today is not college football. Nick Saban says he wants to do his part by helping bring reform on uniformity and common sense to college football. What we have now is not college football. Not college football as we know it. You hear somebody use the word student athlete, that doesn't exist. And then he went on to say some other things. Tom Masway, this is an interesting quote coming from Nick Saban, considering Nick Saban is, I know for a fact, paid players at LSU, Michigan State, and Alabama. I know this for a fact because I know these players are some of these players. So it's very funny that it would be him to usher in his comment. But what are your thoughts on Nick Saban?
But he's saying that, Bray. You're right. That's because he can't do it his way anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look, I wanted to pay the players. I don't want NIL to pay them. I want to do it so I can control everything. Let's face it, man. This is college football. It might as well just be called the NFL Junior League. That's what it is right now, and it's starting to separate. And the littler schools are going to start to suffer. It's going to start happening, man, because when you got a guy going up to the Maryland head coach, this is like a third-string tight end going up to the Maryland coach, Loxley.
Do we know that to be true, though?
Yes. Well, he said it. The coach said it.
I guess I don't know Mike Loxley from anything, so I'm not going to disrespect his word. I just find it hard to believe that a third-string running back is asking for $100,000.
He said, if you don't pay me $100,000, I'm going to transfer.
You don't even start.
Terry, this is the third-string running back tight end.
But there's only two words to say. See ya.
Exactly. Holla.
I don't believe that story.
I don't believe the story either, man. I mean, that has happened. Now, that did happen to Nick Saban, and that's one of the reasons Nick Saban got pissed. Yeah. Starting wide receiver asked for, I think, $1 million. He asked for $1 million or $500,000 to $1 million. T. Foss
goes to the other school and beats him.
Yeah, he said.
All right, do you guys know what the real problem is here? Coaches feel they're losing control
because they are. They
don't like the fact that players,
the old school coaches,
used to be, boy, get up, boy, give me 100, boy, and then other words. You can't do that anymore because you start calling people names and everything. Like, oh, I can transfer out of here.
Yeah.
So they're losing control of the players in a sport where the coaches are so dominant.
Yep.
And they've lost a little of that, and they can't stand it.